Hello, T
Hey,
Dog.
how's it going? Oh, that's my name on here. Hey, I forgot.
Oh, cool. I love it. It's like lowercase T Dog. Like that's badass, bro.
I use it for meetings.
It's so
And then
professional.
I make everyone in the meeting call me that.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Okay. Well, do I have to call you T Dog? Because I'll happily do that.
Please do.
What will you call me though? T Dog and A
Hey,
train
dog.
A Dog, but I feel like that would me just following you and not being creative for my own name.
Okay. Well, let me know when you come up with one.
Okay, I'll let it could come at any point in the interview, but when it does, I'll let you know. Your skin's looking
Yeah, when the info
every time I
hits.
see you, your skin is like younger. How does that happen? Like you've always had gorgeous baby skin,
Really?
but it looks great.
Thank you. Thanks so much. You know what? I put a bit of fake tan on this morning, so maybe that's it.
Yes. Well, you're in the southern
Uh,
hemisphere now, and you have to be getting that fake tan happening.
and we're in lockdown in Melbourne, so I'm not getting like any outdoor time really.
Oh my gosh, it's what a time to be in. I mean, yeah. I know that you'll be looking at all the positives and all that stuff, so you don't have to go into it. But I am feeling for you.
Yeah.
My mum's in Melbourne in lockdown, and every day she sends me a full box of things that she's baked, like express post set up.
Oh, well, you want to know something funny? Like literally right now. So, my essentially my sister-in-law, they're not even engaged, but like whatever.
Same, same.
Um, she started a baking business like last week, where it's delivery cookie dough, and I am her like assistant for the day. So I'm baking all day, every day. I just took off my gloves. That's why I'm wearing the mask. Um, yeah, we're like a full production line in there right now.
That's so sick. What's like the best thing she bakes that you have tasted and gone, yeah, that's going to be the number one seller?
It's these they're called big dough balls, and you get like a little box of 6 of them, and they're amazing. They're like these thick chocolate cookies.
Is it ball?
So it starts off a ball, and then it flattens. It like kind of just becomes a normal cookie, but a thick cookie. It's a big cookie.
Oh yeah, I want a thick cookie. I want thickness, density. I want some chewiness, but I also want some dry crunch in there. You got to have all the
Moist,
textures, Troy boy.
and then the crispy on the edge. Yeah, they're amazing.
Come on. Well, I'm 250,000 sales overnight. I'm going to take a punt and say that the people love it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened before. Like, I try not to pay attention to that stuff until it's like good news, and then I'm always like screaming it from the rooftops. Um, but yeah, I don't have anything to compare it to because I don't know like numbers normally. So
Who
that
tells
feels
you the
good though.
numbers?
I'm really, really, really happy with
You get
that.
like an email or a call from some
I'll
person
get
in a
texts
suit?
from like, yeah, so either my managers would text me or I actually saw that on Twitter this morning from I just saw it on Twitter.
So cool. And what is a concept EP? Because what I love most about you is that you pretty much do whatever the F you want to and put out things in whatever form you feel like it because you know you better, best, and you know your fans best. So what is a concept EP?
So first of all, I don't feel like I really called it that. Like, I don't know, somebody I feel like said that for me, but that's totally fine. It is, I guess, if you think about it, it is kind of a concept EP because I didn't really use my normal like process of writing. Normally I'll go in and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to start writing an album or I'm going to start writing an EP
Gotcha.
and I'll like kind of have a sonic mood board of what I want it to sound like and what I want it to kind of feel like and everything. And with this one, it felt like there was no kind of like time to do that because I didn't think I was writing an EP or an album. I just was going through a bit of a rough patch in my life. And I started going to the studio just to kind of like, I was feeling 20 different ways in a single morning. And like, it's that thing where like 1 minute you're okay and you're like hopeful and everything's fine. And then the next minute you're so not. And like, and I just wanted to capture all of that. And not even necessarily like to put it out or anything like that, literally just to kind of help understand, because there was so much going on in my head that I just wanted to kind of compartmentalize it a little bit and be like, okay, let's just take a second to explore this angle of the situation where like it is a moment of hope, or this moment where I feel like a teenager again for the first time in a long time, or like a song specifically about like, can you please not like haunt me in my dreams because the situation is already like shitty enough. and that sucks. But also like, don't stop coming into my head at night because it's like the only time we ever hang out anymore. Like, you know, there was just so much going on, and I just wrote, and then I stopped writing, and it was like done, and I didn't really think too much about it, and it wasn't super precious, and so it's this like concept EP. I guess the concept is that it's this potent, like super short, very like distinct time in my life, almost like recklessly written and then put out, and it's like a little time capsule for one of the weirdest times of my whole life, you know?
It's like if you went to see a therapist every day for a week and they made every one of those therapy sessions into a song.
Exactly, yes, and broadcast it.
And broadcast it.
Yeah.
When I go to therapy, only my therapist hears it, and she probably afterwards goes, that chick is crazy. But now the whole world gets to know you're crazy, which is a beautiful thing.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm exposing myself.
It's the best. And when I was like listening to the EP this morning, I went down a rabbit hole of like listening to your old music, and I realized that you're deep enough in this now. You've been doing it long enough for you now to be able to look back on old music and probably have enough distance from it to go, what was I doing? Or, oh my gosh, that sounds actually really good. Or, you know what I mean? That's must be kind of cool for you now.
It really is. You know, I think the coolest thing is like seeing other people attach nostalgia to stuff that I've written. You know, it's like I'll see a tweet of someone be like, oh, Blue Neighborhood was like my favorite album in middle school or whatever. And I'm like, whoa, holy shit. Like, am I old now? Or like, what's going on? Like, but it's cool. It's really, really, really special. And, you know, I have so many memories attached to those songs and to like touring those songs and to putting them out and everything. And yeah, it's really nice to be able to kind of like take a step back and see a sort of more big picture view. And like, I'm just more familiar with the processes. Like yesterday, I kind of have come to expect some things. Like I weirdly always get sad on release day. I don't know why. Like I just will get kind of like down. And yesterday I knew that it was coming, and then it feels so much like I kind of just, having been through it a couple of times now, it helps kind of keep me sane, I think, throughout the whole thing.
It's not a surprise anymore as well, I guess, when you know that you know. So when it happens, it's like, cool, I'm ready for this, and this is what I do. This isn't forever. I'm not going to be sad for 3 months. It's just how it is.
Totally.
So cool. And is there any like memory that you have of whether it's something in a recording process or something, whatever, over the past 8 years, and now that you've kind of grown up and you know what you're doing, you have that confidence that you think back on, you go, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Because I have those moments all the time, like early interviews and stuff, and I'm like, ugh.
100%. Like, but the thing is, it's more hilarious. It is 100% embarrassing, but it's also hilarious because like, and I get proud because it means that I felt safe enough in the studio to try some really, really dumb stuff, like bad, dumb stuff. One time, the same writing crew that I wrote like Youth with, so it's like a respectable session, we wrote a song called Put It in Da Bank. And I still don't really know like what it was about. I think it was about like saving your feelings or something like that. But I specifically remember singing Da Bank instead of The Bank.
It had to be the duh.
Duh. And so now, like, I don't know what the hell, like, I just don't know what happened. I don't know what came over us. But it's not the same people that I know today.
At least you can all have the moment together and be like, we are further along than we were. I feel like maybe 2021, when coronavirus is over, we can live again. Maybe you need to do a 2021, Put It into Bank.
I mean, I would kill to find that file. If I ever find it, I'll send it to you because it's so terrible. It's insane.
It is the beauty of us as creatives that most of the shitty shit we create exists somewhere on a hard drive for us to listen to.
I know, yeah.
So what is, do you have any plans for the foreseeable future, or are you just taking it day by day and making cookies?
So today, making cookies, but foreseeable future, I did get approved to travel. Like I might have to go back to America because I was filming a movie there when coronavirus hit. And so I have to finish the movie. And so I don't really know how to feel about it, because like, I don't know, it just feels strange. It feels wrong to like be on a plane right now and to be traveling and be away from my family and stuff. So I think my plan is to go to America, spend some time with my dog, finish the movie, and then maybe come back to Australia for. I feel like we've been putting in the hard yards in Melbourne to like hopefully enjoy a good summer here. And I will be pissed if I like spent 3 months in Melbourne or 4 months in Melbourne locked in my bedroom only to go back to America where coronavirus is like everywhere anyway. Like what the hell? I need to come back and like reap the rewards of my hard work,
Have a wonderful Australia.
So I want to come back and spend summer here.
Good. Well, we can't wait to have you here, my love. It's been nice even just knowing you here because, we don't hang out and I don't live in Melbourne, but it's something really comforting. I'm like, I'm happy that Troy's with his family. It's this weird thing. But
nice.
Deserve it.
No, it's cool. I mean, I do like the idea of like, I remember the day where ScoMo was like, Australians come home. Like I felt like it's like the Avengers assembling or whatever, all of us from all over the world just like traveling back. It feels very Harry Potter or something.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It is cool. It's the best. So it's shitty, but it's the best.
Yeah.
But it's so great to hear from you, and congratulations on, I'm going to call it the therapy EP. That's my spin on it.
Yeah.
We love you. We love all that you put out into the world. And
thank you so much.
And enjoy the movie. If you have to do it, stay safe and, don't get sick and come home and lie in the sun and get that natural tan on.
Yeah, nice. Thanks so much, Ash.
Bye, sweetheart. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye.